Hello and welcome to the Comedy Hunt on YouTube. We're in week 4 now. Things are getting hot, things are getting intense. Since this is a talent hunt, it would not be complete without a film integration.
Of course.
So we have with us today in Mumbai, they've come here all the way from Mumbai, the very awesome Kangana, Raut and Imran Khan.
Yay! Why are they not clapping?
Because the check hasn't reached them yet. So
See, Imran, what happens is on a film set, the director, without telling you, pays those people.
Yeah.
We obviously don't have budgets because we are on YouTube, so they will not clap, man.
So today you will get very honest opinions about your performance. So we apologize for that in advance.
Yes.
Well, guys, it's been awesome. Thank you so much.
The shortest interview
Go watch
ever.
Katti Batti, September 18th.
Speaking of which, yes, now that I'm glad that you said that, you are doing a movie called Katti Batti. Tell us a bit about it.
The film was originally titled Sali Kutya, a love story.
Nice.
Right, nice. Totally see that appealing to the female demographic straight away. Like, we want to watch this movie.
How do you go from Queen to Sali Kutya? I think it would be a little weird for the audience to process it. Like, what is happening?
Queen
I
to
will not
Sali
let you
Kutya.
all gang up on me like this.
Right?
You know, because I think I am representing the womankind here, so I will not let you all bully me or call me Sali Kutya, even if I am one.
Hey!
Hey,
Accusation.
Nobody,
Listen,
this is now runaway accusations are happening
These
here.
accusations should be banned.
So, yes, moving on from what the film was originally called to what the film is about, very quickly.
The film is a relationship story. It's the story of a couple who have been in a relationship for like 6-7 years.
Right.
And by the time the film starts, they've actually just broken up.
Ah, okay.
So think of it as our film beginning where your average Bollywood rom-com ends.
Right, so when all those films that say this is not the end, this is just the beginning.
This is the beginning of Katti Batti.
You've done a lot of romantic comedies.
Yeah.
And very versatile, obviously. So how was doing this different from the other ones?
The romantic comedies, that general genre of film, is something that I've started to get a little jaded with because they start to feel a little frivolous. You know, I meet this beautiful girl, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for a relationship yet, and that is the crux of the entire stress in the
So
film.
he's grown up now. So his relationships are a lot more serious.
There's more at stake.
Now
for
the girl
relationship.
notices when he pisses around the pot. Earlier, even she didn't, bother about it because she was very young.
the
When you're older,
foundation of a
it's hard
relationship.
to, put up with things like these. So I think Love Story has matured, and so has Imran. And I was always mature. I was
that I
born
don't know.
mature.
You were born mature.
Yes.
Okay, so which of the two is the more mature character in the movie? Now, let's put this to the test.
Hey, it's me.
Imran,
Yeah.
of course it's my character. You know that.
Hey,
Wait for the twist in the end.
nee.
I will let
no
you say what
spoilers.
you want to say right now because, of course, the promotion's gonna mislead everyone.
Her character,
My case will be strong when the film releases.
Payal doesn't hold down any job. She changes her job every week like she changes her hairstyle.
You can't equate maturity with holding down a job. That I completely disagree.
Come
with
on, look
there.
at you guys. You're gainfully employed.
Well, that's debatable. And wondering what to say.
Not even wearing long pants.
No,
Not
that's the
even
whole
wearing
point
long
of being
pants,
a comedian
yes.
is so that you don't have to wear pants every day.
Yeah,
this is the only
exactly.
reason we got this
That's
job.
right.
But okay, so this is, I don't know how many if you two know this, but one is that Kanan auditioned
Yes.
for Katti Batti.
Yes.
It's true.
What?
Yes,
and
he
why?
did.
And did not get it.
And that's why I want this movie to do very badly.
Yes.
Because I am very bitter. that
That's
I
why,
did
if you've
not-
noticed, this is the first thing he said since his interview started.
That was the first thing. Wait.
I was
you
seething.
auditioned for. Don't tell me. Did Adar get the part that you auditioned
Yes. And I also auditioned for one more role. I auditioned for the evil hot guy who's in the office.
You got rejected.
You got,
Oh,
How can you get rejected
You
from something
auditioned
that
for my
is...
boyfriend's role.
Yeah, the evil guy in the office.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ricky's role. You would have been perfect for that.
Rivan Bhatena got
It's
that
my
role.
loss.
Have you seen the muscles on that guy?
Well, I don't know what you're trying to say. Exactly.
I will say this though, as a comedian, he is the best looking of our lot. अगर इसका कुछ नहीं होगा तो हमारा क्या होगा? Why do you feel you did not get it? Let's get it out because he's frustrated right now.
I think there was one sticking point in the audition which I couldn't get across, and my line was Maddie Mama Chuda.
I'm not here.
This
My
will
Miss India
all be
watch.
bleeped. This
My
will
Miss
all be
India
bleeped.
watch.
But
Listen,
hang on, this was in your script.
This was in the script.
I'm
This
sorry
was
to
in
break
the
it to you, but that line is no longer in the film.
I have a feeling that they improv that line to me.
So anyway, this is a film about modern, more sort of grown-up relationships.
It's just not reflecting to their society. It is saying something a lot more important, that our film is a lot more progressive than you guys can handle.
Challenge होगा.
Challenge accepted.
होगा.
Challenge accepted.
Basically, this guy's been looking for this girl. You still don't know. Like, I think for a few minutes, you don't even know the way he sounds. You're not sure if the girl even exists.
The past is revealed to you in sections.
Okay.
So in the present day, he's tracking her down. And in flashes, you see how they met, how they started to date. The first time they hooked up.
You know,
I just
I
want
love
to
how
point
you
out that
just
he
said
winked
yes,
when he said hooked up while also talking about how mature his
Mature,
character is in the movie. I would like to point this out. So right
this
now
is
I'm
still
going
a
with
thing.
Kangana for the maturity and you for the lies.
Okay, so speaking of that, let's talk about real life. What is the weirdest relationship you've been in?
Oh my god, I've been in like really embarrassing relationships. Come
For
on.
what
Chalo,
is
chalo,
worth,
chalo.
everyone at this table has been
Yes.
in really embarrassing
Yes.
relationships.
Today.
I am
Except,
everyone's weird guy. I have realized, which is very like.
I am
Then
everyone's
your
good luck
exes
chuck.
haven't seen weird guys.
I am the guy who, when they leave, they find their
immediately get
perfect
married.
guy. Or they rather say that this guy is better than the last guy, so I will stick with him. So that's who I am. So you have to tell us.
Yes.
Come on, this is a table of truth. It's all good.
My love life is actually very embarrassing. So let's not even
everyone.
go there.
See, this is what happens when you're a good actor.
Oh,
no?
that's totally fine.
This is what happens.
I
believed it,
washing
come
this
on.
hand ever again.
When you're a good actor, you can deviate like that. Learn. Learn something.
I'm trying,
Yeah,
Khamba.
that's how
stop
she
making-
deflected that answer. It was
Please be a
amazing.
sponge.
Once left stranded in a coffee shop with one of those filmy things of, I will wait for you and if you don't come, I'll understand.
Nice.
She didn't
nice.
come.
Oh dear God.
Have you understood?
Did you understand? Yeah.
I never quite came to terms with that, truth be told.
And a coffee shop is the worst place where that can happen because now you're depressed and you're hopped up on caffeine at the same time.
And you know there are 4 people around you wearing headphones who are actually listening to your conversation, but they're pretending to work because they know ye breakup ho raha hai. That's how I like it.
So yeah, that was a depressing one.
Oh, you have more. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to end.
wow, yeah,
I thought you were going to end there.
Yeah, but he's deep in thought now.
I once had to wear a burqa to sneak into a girl's house.
Delhi belly. Oh, in real life.
No, in real life.
Nice.
Yeah. This point I was in high
You
school.
did things like that?
Yeah,
He's
Actually.
got very good boy aura.
It's one of those things that while doing it, and I mean, I swear to God, this actually
The
happened.
good thing about you saying that is now there are going to be 4 headlines saying Imran Khan walks into people's houses wearing burqa.
Yeah, just random people's houses.
Random people.
Not random people, people
Just
who are stalking.
Just I'm hoping to get lucky. Come on. There are parameters.
Yeah, I would do a lot more than that to get lucky. So we want to talk a bit more about Katti Batti, but before that, shall we watch the trailer?
Yes,
The
please. By
trailer
all
that you have
means.
probably seen. Purposefully stare at this TV screen.
Time pass भी चलेगा, हाँ? Sure. Yeah, sure.
देखो ये फ्लैट जो है ये मैरिड कपल के लिए आपकी शादी हुई है कि नहीं?
हाँ, कब?
1 साल हो गया।
बच्चे?
उसी के लिए तो घर ले रहे हैं। ये आप रखिए।
It's over, Payal.
Very nice. Very nice.
I was watching
Seeing myself in it.
Did it hurt?
That's exactly what I was doing. I was counting the shots. I'm like, how many shots does Adar have in the trailer? I counted two.
I didn't count how many shots Adar was in the trailer, but Kanan was in none.
Yeah.
So that's what that score we can keep.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit more about your character in the film.
I loved this film and this particular character because usually I have a linear graph for a character, but in this one, every scene that I did, I had a different graph. Sometimes I give this a vibe of a bitch, sometime of abla nari, sometime of someone bechari, sometimes. So, and when at the same time, when you look back at the film, it should make a linear graph.
I wish I knew how to act.
Yeah. I was literally just going to turn to him
why are you
and say,
the worst person to give advice
to. Have you ever thought this much about any acting
I
you've
have
done in your
studied
life?
graphs extensively
Yes.
in engineering.
Yes,
That is
yes.
the end.
5 marks
Of
ka
course.
the question.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah,
This is other than
Tell us about your character, man. What's he like? Aside from the
being the
sincere-
architect.
So this is the 3rd time that I'm playing an architect in one of my films.
It's the versatility.
As you can imagine, I've gotten pretty good at it. I begged Nikhil at the beginning of the film. I said, listen, his profession is actually not relevant in any way to the plot of the film. So I said, look, why don't we do something else? Because, I've played an architect in 2 films in the past 2 years. So maybe we should... Nobody cares about these things.
That's fine. I'll be an architect. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? My profession doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
But Kangana is that person before shooting started, every day Kangana would come with a notebook and pencils and like pages of notes would be written. And I'm the guy who brings cookies, So
Yeah, and he needs this 5, 6, there's a gang with him, and he can't do without it. I'll be like, Matt, do you know the lines? You're like, oh yeah, do we have lines today? Of course we have lines today. So I'll be on.
What are the other days?
There are shooting days where there are no lines. You'll spend the entire day where you walk up to the door, you open the door, you walk through.
Oh, yeah?
You walk in, you look at the fridge. We walk away. There's a lot of shooting that involves just this.
ऐसे लग रहा है that you two are in entirely different movies. just in terms of preparation.
The director made a call to like, all right, we'll give Kangana the lines.
You look at the fringe, okay, and you walk through the door.
She's coming off one spectacular creative run, etc. Is it like, I would imagine it would be mind-blowingly intimidating to...
Strangely not. There is a school of thought where people have this thing, I must be the best actor in frame. Right. Everyone else around me must be terrible.
Right.
And I'm of the school of thought that the better people you surround yourself with, the better you look.
That's why we hang out with Kanan all the time.
Thanks, guys.
We look a little bit better because of his face.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, you're going the...
Yeah.
I thought you were
I
going
really
the
thought
old
the other
school
way.
way. I really
it's a
thought
compliment.
that.
Oh, fuck.
No. Kanan was like, damn it, I got... Oh.
Moving on from the movie to modern relationships in general,
Yeah.
what is the number one thing that men get wrong in relationships?
I think most of them, they just come with this mindset that, you know, she's a girl, she needs a man in her life, and I am this man who's going to save her. That's not the way it is. You know, you just need a companion, and being a woman, especially a working woman, you work on your masculine side. Like, you can stand up for yourself. The same way you want a man to work on his feminine side, appreciate poetry, you know, be gentle. I'd definitely be with someone like that, as opposed to who's just coming to, hey babe, I'll take care of it, just come here.
All right.
I just realized I think I have a husband.
So basically, guys, she's saying bathe occasionally, put on some perfume sometimes, write a poem.
Don't use swear words.
Don't kalo khatam. Chalo, thank you. Very, very nice interview. It was a pleasure. It was lovely being here. It was short-lived.
Yes.
And since you said don't use swear words, you will let Kanan do all this.
What kind of comedy do you guys like? Do you watch any particular comedy on the internet, on YouTube in particular?
I like straight face humor. Pulling faces or falling or, you know, slapstick. I
Okay,
think
less
that's
slapstick, more subtle humor. is
More
what you-
subtle, yes.
We should add the sound effects. Let's keep it toing. There's always this one.
Yeah, do that again. Just go back.
Just when then this becomes the norm?
Yeah. But that change is also happening in movies, right? You see us moving away, where even audiences are rejecting slapstick in favor of slightly more.
If you want to hit a mainstream Heartland India audience,
Right.
your humor does need to be much more broad stroke, much simpler.
Right.
That is the kind of comedy that is going to reach out to the broadest possible base.
Yeah, but there can't be one product that reaches out to every segment out there or every audience.
I
It
agree
can't really hit that spot. So you got to know what you need to cater to which audiences, and I think that is good enough. Like
You have to find your creative
something
space.
like
That's what
Queen, I thought no one will get it. No one will find it funny how she puts her thing in the bag, and it was supposed to be funny, and people thought it was funny. And I was taken aback, and I thought we are underestimating our audiences. If not all of it, at least some. And this is how it's gonna be. It's never going to be one set of audiences which you can just cater to.
That's a great point. Like, don't underestimate your audience.
Which is tip number one for any contestants of this week's challenge, which you guys set, and as you know, is modern relationships. Do you have any advice for the creators who are going to be making videos about modern relationships? Any tips?
I'll tell you what I don't want to see.
Okay.
Now,
That also
Much
helps.
Helps, that helps.
being married, what you tend to get a lot of is husband and wife jokes. You know that very basic, generic thing,
Yes.
oh, men are like this, women are like that. Isn't marriage funny? Ha ha ha.
You just defined most stand-up.
Yeah,
And most
literally,
WhatsApp
yeah.
forwards in India. Like
Yeah.
80% all WhatsApp forwards. It's a joke you've read on WhatsApp, don't put it on video.
Kangana, what do you want to see?
I'd like to see some sort of genuine situations which happen actually in everyday's life and which we can identify with between you and your spouse or girlfriend or things like that. And I think that would make for quite a relatable, funny. If it doesn't really have to. For me, it doesn't have to be something that gives me really knots in my stomach. Even if I have a smile on my face, I would cherish that.
Keep it relatable situation. Try and find something which is a lot more subtle, and unless your audience is way more broad, which I don't think happens on YouTube.
And now, before we end, because this is a film promotion and because we have film stars with us, we must do a rapid fire round.
Okay.
Okay, we start with
Oh man.
Imran. All right.
I didn't win the hamper when I was on Coffee with Kanan.
Okay, in that case,
What I never understood about the hamper. why do rich people already get more things?
That's true.
उसके अंदर iPhone वगैरह होता है,
It's
हमें दे दो यार, like जिनको चाहिए उनको
it's
मिलता नहीं है
great.
coffee
People
यहाँ
keep sending you free shit.
पर। बहुत ही खराब है ये।
एकदम
The
मतलब
inequity in the industry, terrible.
So, Imran, next rapid fire question. Imran.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. All right, rate in order of preference, boxers or briefs? I really hope a monkey with rabies bites you. Kangana, state in order of preference. LED, plasma, OLED, AMOLED or CRT?
Oh, 18th September. That's a good day.
Okay, Imran, for you, one last question, okay? Komal Nata, Rajiv Masant, Taran Adarsh. Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh, good question. Damn good question, yeah. I think that probably on the 18th of September, Katti Batti. Right? What do you think?
Dude!
I'm in the film, guys. I'm in the film now. It's like I'm in the film.
On that note, though, seriously, thank you so much for being here. And
Thank you for having us.
good
It was
luck
blast.
for your film, whose name I don't know, whose release date I don't know, because y'all have not mentioned it even once in this entire conversation, which I'm so glad for. The subtlety of this integration is there for everybody to see. Remember, videos from this challenge will drop this Wednesday at this very destination. So remember to come back, check out all the great entries that people will have for you. And this Friday, we will judge and eliminate 2 people, and we will set out a new challenge, and life will go on, because that is how the universe functions. Kanan, please sing us out. Bolo, 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 bolo! Hello and welcome to the Comedy Hunt on YouTube. I am Rohan and this is...
Biswas.
And this is...
Ashish.
And we are in week 4 now, which means things are hotting up.